Welcome to Lesson 2, Definitive and Indefinite Articles. As we look through this, and something that you've learned in the past, that the, a, and an are all articles. And so as part of the sentence, we have to figure out how to diagram them. Now, the is called a definite article. A and an are called indefinite articles because if you think about it, if you are the winner, you are one winner. And I always describe it as you are definitely the winner. If you are a winner, you don't know if there are 2 winners or 100 winners. So that's a little bit more indefinite. Now, either way, as you look at these, definite and indefinite articles are always adjectives. And if you remember, adjectives always describe nouns. And so that's what the, a, and an describe nouns in the sentences. And articles come before nouns, which they're said to modify. Now, as you, throughout diagramming and in grammar, you will hear the word modify used quite a bit. I like to say that when you see the word modify, it actually just means the word describe. That's kind of an easier, simple way to think about the word modify. So as we look at diagramming them, now you've covered subjects and verbs. So when you diagram an article, you're going to place it on a diagonal line under the noun it modifies or describes. And as we mentioned before, it comes before the noun. Okay, so let's look at a sample sentence. The farmers have been working. Okay, so if we look at that sentence, we identify that the farmers is the subject, which is a noun. And what are the farmers doing? Because when you look at the verb, always ask yourself, can you do this? Or if you have a linking verb, that's a different relationship. But the farmers, what are they doing? They have been working. Now, out of the verbs, the main verb is working. Okay? And have been are working together as the helping verbs with the main verb. And so together we have been working, which is the verb phrase. Now, once you get the baseline, farmers have been working, and you know that you have that set, mark off the words that you've used, farmers have been working. This will help you down the line as we get to more complex sentences to make sure that you are not missing any words. Now we're left with the, and we can see that the has to describe a noun. Well, the only noun we have in the sentence is farmers, but since it comes right before, we can see that it's the farmers. Okay, and the goes on a diagonal line below. Now, as we look at sentences here for examples, the antelope is running. Now, when we look at the sentence, we want to identify, set up our cross there. Now, the subject of the sentence as we look at this has to be a noun, and that is antelope. Now, for the verb, we ask ourselves, what is the antelope doing? The antelope is running. As we have our baseline set, mark off the words. And we have the, and the describes the word right after it, antelope. So we put that on a diagonal line underneath it. Okay, now as we look to the next one, we have the subject of the sentence is parents. Okay, and what are the parents doing? The parents are staying, and must is the helping verb with it. So we have helping verb, main verb. The parents must stay. Okay, we'll cross off our words. And again, the describes parents, which is the article and essentially an adjective telling us about the parents. Now, if we look at this sentence, we have a breeze is stirring. And breeze here we have as the subject. And what is the breeze doing? The breeze is stirring. So again, we have helping verb, main verb. The breeze is stirring. Cross off the words as we use them. And we have a. Now it's a breeze. So we put it on a diagonal line below.